Going on my break. It's been weird working from home, especially living and working with two other people. It's the simple things you miss the most. Fresh air, wide open spaces. And any sense of privacy. But that's okay, because we're in this together. As long as we stay healthy, patient, and understanding, this will be a breeze. Now, if you'll excuse me, gotta get back to work. Who used the bathroom and didn't take out the toilet paper roll? Three roommates working from home in a confined space while the world is on the brink of collapse. It's a recipe for disaster and conflict, and honestly, I'm terrified. Terrified for my family, my friends, people I've never even met. The situation just sucks no matter how you look at it. And I just need something to pour my energy into so I don't go crazy. The solution? A chore board. Trash, dishes, laundry, all laid out in a rotating schedule so everyone shares equal responsibility. It's fair and predictable and gives me the illusion that I still have control over my life. But the chore board only works if everyone uses the chore board. The chore board must work.
The only reason Cherish came up with this whole chore board thing is because she got tired of me pointing out, accurately, that I'm the only one who ever does anything around here. So instead of chore board, she should have called it Things Andrew Does All the Time Without Ever Being Asked, or ever getting any sort of recognition or appreciation, or even like a little, oh, hey Andrew, that's so cool. You just got done with a 10-hour shift and immediately started washing dishes without being asked? Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. You're such a good person. You're such a good friend and roommate and, in Cherish's case, lover, pardon my French. But the point is, Andrew, you are wanted. You are needed. You're not on the verge of losing your job. You're not on the verge of a complete emotional breakdown. You are going to make it to the other side of this thing and become the famous filmmaker you were always meant to be. And you're going to sweep the Golden Globes. Ideally, in a year Ricky Gervais isn't hosting. Your self-esteem is already low enough as it is. And your acceptance speech for Best Screenplay is going to be the best that anyone's ever heard. It's going to go viral, and it's going to make Michelle Obama weep. She is going to weep because of your words. And then you're going to win another award for that. For the speech, not for making a former First Lady cry. The point is, a chore board will never work. Mostly because of Allison.
What?
What's the dishwasher say? Forgetting something?
I don't want to.
How are the rest of us supposed to know that you loaded the dishwasher if you won't initial?
You watched me do it.
Yes, but that's not the point. It's about
And isn't that a better sign that I've loaded the dishwasher than my initials on a board?
Andrew, I know how a full dishwasher works. What I'm saying is it's important that we indicate what we've done so we know we're all pitching in.
Okay, so cards on the table. I really don't want to sign anything right now, just in case it becomes a valuable autograph after I've successfully rebooted the Marvel movies and actually do them right. Fine.
See, Was that so hard to just write 2 letters on? That's not your initials.
It's not?
Is this a bit? Is this a bit you're doing?
Yes, and I know you're annoyed, but it really only works if you specifically ask.
Who's IB?
I be doing what I'm told. I know, it's not my best work. I have all this time to be creative, and yet I'm locked away from the world that gives me inspiration.
This isn't the first time one of my great ideas hasn't been taken seriously. In 3rd grade, my best friend Tiana and I wanted to bury a time capsule like Britney Spears and her friends in the movie Crossroads. But my dad hated Crossroads because of how many times I made him watch it. And he thought my time capsule idea was unrealistic. But here's the thing, I knew it was a great idea. So Tiana and I went out into the backyard, didn't tell my parents what we were doing, didn't have much in the way of a time capsule, so we just started digging a hole in the backyard. After about 15 minutes, we just got hungry and gave up. And we don't know how long this thing is going to last, so we need to be doing everything we can to help each other stay sane and to keep conflict to a minimum.
But that's the thing, though, right? Her trying to prevent the conflict is what's causing the conflict.
But I guess I have been coming on a little strong.
And I guess I could be a little more patient and understanding.
Thanks for listening, Allison.
You're a really great sounding board. I appreciate it.
What?
Hey.
Hey. So, I can take over the rest of that if you want to go hang out downstairs.
Okay. Thank you, but today's my day to do laundry, so I don't mind.
But I thought you wanted me to do chores.
Yeah, the chores you're assigned.
But I'm offering to do more chores, so you can do less.
That's not how the chore board works. Andrew, come on.
Nope, I'm in the mood to do laundry, so I'm doing laundry.
Okay, so you're gonna do chores out of spite and some stupid sense of competition?
1. And I see you've done 2. How much longer before I catch up?
You think you can out-chore me?
In my sleep.
Well, good luck. I'm a cisgendered woman from the American South. For my first birthday, the only presents I got were 2 kitchen aprons and a recipe for biscuits and gravy.
2.
3. Cleaning the shower.
Deep cleaning the stove.
Reorganize the spice cabinet.
Reorganizing the bookshelf.
Brushing Allison's hair.
Why?
I wouldn't say I'm an evil genius. I'm just too busy with things like social media, watching crime documentaries, playing The Sims that I don't have time for things like chores. And ever since this whole quarantine thing started, Andrew and Cherish have been getting themselves worked up over the dumbest things. For some reason, they seem to think that they need to control every little thing of our lives to get through this. When really, all we really need right now is to be kind and patient and to love one another. And I could help with the chores. But for now, I'm just gonna keep quiet and let them spiral out of control until they wear themselves out. And for the most part, things have been working out. For me, anyway.